turning to making this glass.
Why?
It's really good.
Is it? Coming soon!
No, don't shake.
Oh shit. Hi everyone, and welcome to another video. We're going to show you how to make dumplings. We're going to take you through doing the batter, beating your meat.
It's not butter.
Batter, what's it called?
It's dough.
It's dough, like Homer Simpson. Beating your meat and then assembling them. So we've already done these bits, and you're going to see some of that now as well. And then you get to this. But as well, you also need to mix up your meat. Once you have all that, then you have your dough, you have your meat, then you can go ahead to the bit that I really can't do, and that's assembling them. Are you going to get me to do this as well?
You wanna?
Well, anytime I do them, they break apart.
Well, you can form them, but probably I'll roll it on myself.
Yeah. Whenever I made it as well, they were way too sticky, and I couldn't do anything right. Huh? So what, you cut it into...
I'm just cutting a bit smaller piece so it would be handy for me to manage it.
Okay. Well, you roll it out thin enough?
Yeah, just about it. 1 centimeter. Doesn't matter what shape it will be because you're gonna cut the small circles of it.
Yeah.
But make sure it's not sticky, and it will be easier to mash it out. I might stand up actually. And maybe turn it around every time.
Make sure it doesn't stick.
Yeah.
It really pissed me off the first time I made it alone because it stuck to everything and it was way too sticky. And I hated it. But it still tasted like alright.
Alright.
Well, they were my own. They were alright.
So that's approximately, I don't know how much is it? 1 millimeter.
1, 2 millimeters?
Yeah, I'd say 1.
1.
Isn't it?
Okay,
1
we'll
and
go
a
with
half. Okay. It's just, yeah, it's just the same.
1.5 millimeters.
So now we're gonna like use the glass. You can use the same glass, wherever the size of it. Like if you fold it up, that will be the size of your dumpling in the picture. So if it's too small, it will be tiny dumplings. That's, I don't know how much it is.
About 5 centimeters across, something like that.
Yeah. So what you do, you just cut the small circles. Make sure it's cut. Try to get as much as you can.
Make sure not to be too forceful with the glass and break it.
What glass should you have to break it?
Some people have shitty glass and it just goes psh. Like, don't use a really thin wine glass.
Oh no. But actually I did the last time and it was okay.
We're not responsible for any injuries, loss of life, or damage to property you may incur. Yeah, in the process of making mantir bernini, aka dumplings.
Yeah, so now hang the ridges, put all the meat around, and then form the dumplings. I'm just gonna show and remind you how to do it again. You can do with me. Now you need to make sure your fingers are all dry, so it would stick better. No, just like, can't really explain it. So just fold up. First step, you fold up the dough that you have, and then try to squeeze it all around. Make sure it's sealed. That's really like an important step because when you will be cooking them, they're gonna open up if you didn't do it properly.
Their juices will flow out all over the place, but you want the juice inside
And
because it's really good.
The soup, no, the dumplings.
Yeah, you won't have dumplings, you'll have soup if you do it.
So once you're sealed it all over the edges, you can do go twice. Then you're gonna just bring the corners together and make sure they're sealed as well. And that's it.
Dumplings come in many different shapes and sizes, but these are the type of ones that we like making the most. So.
Well, dumplings, the way they're called pilmeni, are actually this.
Oh, they're exactly like that. Never mind.
Yeah, but mante and stuff can be different.
Yeah.
So let's do again. Fold it up. Yeah.
So like folding it in half.
Yeah. Making sure everything is sealed.
Make sure the meat doesn't poke out too much of the gaps. You want to seal it on just the dough.
And then bring it together here.
Good to lay them out in a tray with flour as well, and you put them in the freezer to freeze them. How long do they stay in the freezer for?
Well, they don't last months.
They don't last months because we eat them, but they can keep them up for months in the freezer. So if you put them on a tray and freeze them on the tray, and then you can pack them into bags. So you like pack them into bags of like 16 dumplings. Then you just boil up the water and just throw them straight in. But we'll show you how to cook them up later on.
And if you use like different fillings, say some people don't eat pork or beef, you use chicken wings, you can twist the sides so you differentiate it from the other bits.
So giving them different styles based on the filling?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, if you do it the other way, first of all you like fold it the same way, then seal the sides. Now here you would need the sides to work with them further, so make sure they're nice and look long enough here from the area where the meat is. And just fold one bit, and that bit which is sticking out, you fill it up again, and you'll get this one sticking again. You fill it up, and then go and lift it up. So each time you'll be folding and having a new edge sticking out, and then you'll be folding up again and again until you go to the very edge. Here, make sure it's soaked in the end. So
Then you have
you'll
cool.
have something like that.
She's hiding the back because it came through it.
Well, it's not. I probably poked it.
Oh yeah.
No, it's fine.
She just poked it. So we skipped on a bit and we have pretty much all of them made now and put together. We had a few questions as well from the other video and a couple of other places that we're gonna get through in this video as well. So the first one was for myself, what was my expectations before I went over to Russia? And the first thing was I thought it would be like, no matter where you are, it'd be really cold. I was kind of hoping it would be though.
But you went to Russia in April. It was cold.
Yeah, even in April. The coldest it was there in April was -11.
It was March, April. Was it?
March, yeah, end of March, mid-April, and it was like -11. That was the coldest I got there. But we're going back in December, and I'm thinking, well, it'll be about -40,
No.
-30.
-30, -25. -40 might be, but it's like it's
Okay, say minus 25 now. But I'm actually looking forward to that. I think that would be really cool. Flags. How did it differ from reality? It wasn't as cold as I expected. There was still a lot of snow and ice and everything there around March, April, sorry. We went to Irkutsk as well, to Lake Baikal, and that was still frozen over. And I wouldn't think a lake would be frozen over in April, but it was. That was really cool. But yeah, it felt way bigger than I thought it would as well. I know like it's huge, it's a huge country, but it actually felt way bigger than I did think it was, and I really actually enjoyed that. It was really cool, and I kind of mentioned that in the last video too. Another thing was, is there anything in Russia you would like to have in Ireland and vice versa? Things from Russia I'd like to have here is the selection of food and restaurants and the variety they have, which again, coming back to food, it was just like, I really like seeing that here, like a lot of different restaurants, and you'd probably agree with this, would serve similar menus. Like you might have some variation between them, and I know it's not like that everywhere, but it seems like a lot of places you go, the menus are really similar. Whereas in Russia, if you go to a couple of different restaurants, the menus can be vastly different, and it's really, really cool seeing that and having that. In regards to having something from Ireland in Russia, maybe you could answer that one?
I don't know.
What's something from Ireland you'd like to bring over to Russia?
Guinness!
You have Guinness in Russia.
I mean, good Guinness.
Good Guinness, fresh Guinness.
Well, you tried it, it wasn't that good.
Yeah, well, it's like anywhere, if you go abroad, it's not as good as getting it from the home tap. Another question was, are there as many bears as they say there are? I didn't see any bears. I was very disappointed in that, even though I was told I was going to get eaten by a bear. Your father told me that, was it?
I don't know, I don't know.
I think it was.
But let's say you're very lucky you didn't meet one.
Yeah, I wouldn't know what to do if I saw a bear. Never again. We don't have bears.
Yeah.
So no, there's not as many bears from what I could see, but there probably is as well. So
there were a couple of cases in Khabarovsk and at some other cities, bears went into shopping malls.
oh yeah,
Remember that?
yeah.
Or
I've heard
they
of
would
that,
see
actually.
them walking just on the road. Or something. Because from like, is it the global warming or something? They kind of lose their mind and they forget what they are.
It might be also just population growing too, and there's more people around where bears are.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell. Meteorologists.
Bears everywhere. If you're wondering what that noise is in the background as well, if you hear it, it's just the gas for the water, so we can cook these up soon.
The gas for the Wi-Fi.
Sorry.
And also we use an open fire.
I meant the gas stove boiling the water in the pot, cooking it. This is what I meant.
Yeah.
Question for you.
Okay.
What's your favourite place you've been in Ireland so far?
The favorite place?
Yeah.
Like place or county or city or
Place, specific place. Name the county if you can remember too.
Well, I really like the where was it? There was a rock castle, was it?
Muckross.
No, with the next after it is the castle where we had the tour with the guy.
Ross Castle.
Ross Castle.
Ross Castle.
Ross Castle in County.
Yeah, it was Muckross House and Ross Castle in County Kerry. I was going to say Kildare. I always, for some reason, whenever I go to say Kerry, I say Kildare. Never mind that. But yeah, County Kerry. Yeah, in around Killarney. It is really nice.
It's a really nice castle, and there was some attributes in the furniture on the upper level. Which I really like in the story, the way they presented it.
Yeah.
I like the rocks. Not the rocks, the cliffs of Moher.
Yeah, that was the first time I was ever there, so it was a view. It was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Another one then is, where would you like to go that you haven't been?
Cork and Galway and
Mayo.
Mayo and County Mayo. It's not Mayo.
Donegal.
Donegal. Donegal.
So you want to go up the north into Derry?
They
as
are
well?
the place. Where are the place?
Oh, Sleeve
It's
Sleeve
in
and
Donegal,
Tyke or
isn't
something.
it?
There's the tallest cliffs in Europe are in Donegal, and we haven't been there yet. My brother hasn't. He said it's great, so we have to go up there too. They're way bigger than Cliffs of Moher, so we need to get up there.
Yeah.
Right. Questions then for me is like, what was my favorite place I've been in Russia so far, and as well, where do I want to go?
My house.
Your I was gonna say Irkutsk, but I haven't been many places yet. I've been around Novosibirsk, and I've been in Irkutsk again. I went on the train there, and that was really cool. But Baikal was the coolest so far. It was, because it
What would you say in April in Russia? Like, it's crazy to go there. Don't go to Russia in April. Unless you go into museums in Moscow and St. Petersburg.
Okay, well that's what I was gonna say then as well. I really want to get to Moscow and St. Petersburg. But as well, I want to go like skiing and out kind of in the wilderness a bit, but maybe in the summertime and not the winter time. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, there were a couple of different questions we had from the last video, and if you have any questions for any other videos, post them in the comments and we'll check them out and answer them in the next one. But we're going to finish off these now, finish off putting these together, and then we'll show you how to cook them up and eat them.
Are you still hungry?
Yeah. So when you're ready to cook up, you have your water boiling, pinch of salt in the water, and then, well, a spoon of salt in the water. Then you can drop them in one by one. Now if you had them in the freezer and you have them like frozen in the bag, you can kind of just upend the bag into it and just stir them a little bit into it. But when you have them fresh like this, you just drop them in. Have it prepared as well if you have a bowl with a slice of butter in it. It's really good for tossing them about when they're cooked up. When you put them in, you leave them boil away for a couple of minutes till they're all properly floating. Then you give them another, 15 minutes.
I'd say 10.
So about 10-15 minutes in boiling water.
Depends on the size again, and you will see by the dough it will change a bit the structure and the color.
Yeah. So when they're done, they've boiled, they would have changed colour about 10-15 minutes later. Just drain them out into a bowl or a chunk of butter.
I can see where yours are.
Because they burst or
Yeah.
I told you by the end of it you'd be able to tell the difference between mine and hers. The difference is mine turned into soup. Unless mine are actually the superior ones and you're the ones that like fall apart.
What are you talking about?
Talking about the conspiracy. Leave a comment down below. Whose are better, mine or hers? Can't tell the difference? Leave a comment anyway. But they're in the bar melts about a bit. It's good to give them a shake about in it. Get them all juicy good.
Yeah, but don't mix it because you can break them.
Yeah, you don't want to bust them up too much.
Time to
eat! Yeah, when they're cooked up then, you can just enjoy. I really like them on soy sauce, but you were saying you like them with vinegar?
Yeah, you can make a mixture like of vinegar and just water, up to the taste. Or you can use sour cream with some greens chopped into, or garlic, or ketchup.
Or whatever garnish really you want.
Not really like pepper sauce won't do here.
No. But yeah, you can just enjoy.
Would you tell the difference between frozen and...
If you can have them fresh, have them fresh. They are a bit better fresh compared to frozen, but they're still really good frozen as well. But yeah, definitely, if they're fresh,
They're better?
they're better.
Is it the dough better?
I think it's the dough, also the filling. It's not got that slight frozen flavour in the meat. Wow. So yeah, we hope you enjoyed this video. Any other questions or anything, or any ideas for future videos, put them in the comments, message them somewhere, we'll probably see them. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next one.